Hey everyone, Drive-By Reviews here. Today we're looking at a solar lighter, a sun igniter. It's supposed to be able to burn things, start fires with just the power of the sun. And I'm kind of excited about this one because although it's supposed to also double as a reflector for, you know, survival, trying to get people to notice you, just the concept of being able to start fires with just a piece of metal has always been a fascinating concept for me. Especially if you could create a really large version of this. You know, like in those sci-fi movies. Well, there you go. That's quite the glass finish. But what's interesting about it is it's plastic. This is really light. This doesn't feel like a piece of glass. And let's see, is this just hanging onto the side? Just to hold it like that? Okay. All right, now, does it come with directions? Oh, picture directions. Step 1, remove the spring from the side. Step 2, place a cigarette in it. Step 3, toke a joint with the sun. Okay, let's try this. Let's get this outside. Right now, it is actually a cool day, and I'm kind of curious because there wasn't any information on if there's a certain temperature requirement for this. So let's take a look and see what the temperature requirement is. Right? Let's find out. It is 69 degrees and mostly cloudy. But the whole concept here is that this can light things on fire. So I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt at first. And I'm going to give it a match to light on fire. Because I got two ideas here. One is this kind of isn't really useful as a survival device unless it can actually light things on fire when it's not in ideal situations. Otherwise, it's only usable when it's really hot outside, which, you know, when it's hot outside, it's not really the hardest thing to start a fire. We got the sun focused on the metal right next to the match. That should do it. If you can't light a match with the focal point right next to it and on it, I don't know what will light anything with this. Okay, right then I turned it off. That's when the match lit. There you go. Now what I'm kind of curious about is it going to keep the flame going? Because lighting a match is one thing. Burning through the wood is another. Yeah, the sun has shifted, it's right on the wood now. Do we have fire is the question. It lit the match, but it didn't actually create flame yet. Let's find out. 70-degree weather still worked. There it is. That's 100% focused. Yeah, if you get it 100% focused on one spot. Oh, I lost it. Where's it at? It'll burn, but it's not creating, I wouldn't say it's creating enough to create a fire.
Like
No.
they do flyers sometimes?
There you go. That's cool. This is the other side of the match. It's just pure sunlight. Come on. So that's it. If you put the paper down flat, you can see where it's shooting. That's cool. That is cool. Just takes a little know-how. So I suppose to start this, you'd have to have a bunch of stuff around it that's really... Huh. That is cool. You can burn whatever you want. You just travel it up the chain. I'm gonna cut it in half. Come on. Ah. Well, there you guys have it. Pretty simple device here, and it works as advertised. I would say this, you should know, in order to make it work, you really need to get the sun focused on one spot. Probably the easiest way I found was to get a piece of paper kind of sideways through here and then flexed up the top, and then you can see where it's focusing as you turn it into the light, because you really do have to aim it. That's interesting that this popped out. I don't think it's supposed to do that, but it does make it more package friendly, doesn't it? See there, I gotta squeeze it back in there and poke it down. Oops, I need to turn it. There we go. Another note to make, this looks like the focal point for it to burn is right at the base of the spring. But yeah, this is an interesting device. You know, those of us who don't have all the information on how to do that with the traditional method of creating, you know, sticks to make friction on another piece of wood, or of course the flint rock, this is a great option, I think, to kind of play with. I'm not sure if I would want to rely on it for survival, but it is a fun concept to play with, that's for sure. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in to Drive By Reviews.